Imagine a long, long time ago, a brave leader named Moses was guiding God's people through a vast sandy desert. They had left a difficult life behind and were on a journey to a wonderful new land. God was with them every step of the way, showing them the path and providing for their needs. God had chosen Moses to lead his people, and Moses always listened carefully to God's instructions. He helped everyone understand what God wanted them to do. It was a big responsibility, and Moses worked very hard. But even when things were good, sometimes people forgot how special God's plan was. In the desert, there were many thousands of people, and Moses had a very important job. He listened to God and helped everyone understand what God wanted them to do. However, not everyone was happy with Moses' leadership. A man named Korah, along with some friends like Dathan and Abiram, started to feel jealous. They thought they were just as important as Moses and Aaron. They whispered to others, saying, "Why should Moses and Aaron be in charge? We are all God's people. We are all special." They gathered many followers, about 250 important leaders, who agreed with them. One day, Korah and his group marched right up to Moses and Aaron. Their voices were loud and full of pride. "You take too much power for yourselves," they declared. "The whole community is holy," they continued, "and the Lord is among us all. Why do you act like you are better than everyone else?" It was a very serious challenge to Moses' authority. Moses listened carefully, but his heart was heavy. He knew that God had chosen him and Aaron for their roles. This wasn't about Moses wanting power, it was about God's plan. Moses fell to his knees praying to God. He knew this rebellion wasn't just against him, but against God himself. He then stood up and spoke to Korah and his followers. "Tomorrow morning," Moses said, "the Lord will show who belongs to him and who is holy. The one he chooses will be allowed to come near him." Moses told Korah and his men to bring their incense burners filled with burning incense before the Lord the next day. This was a special task, usually only done by priests chosen by God. The next morning, Korah and his 250 followers stood proudly with their incense burners. Moses then warned the rest of the people to step away from the tents of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. "If these men die a natural death," Moses said, "then the Lord has not sent me. But if the Lord does something brand new, and the ground opens up and swallows them, then you will know they have treated God with disrespect." As soon as Moses finished speaking, the ground beneath Korah, Dathan, and Abiram split open. It was a terrifying sight. The earth swallowed them, their families, and all their possessions. They went down alive into the ground, and the earth closed over them. A great cry of fear went up from all the Israelites who saw it. They ran away, shouting, "The earth will swallow us too." Then fire came out from the Lord and consumed the 250 men who had offered the incense with Korah. It was a powerful and dramatic lesson for everyone. This story teaches us how important it is to respect the leaders God puts in place. It reminds us that God has a plan for everyone, and we should trust his choices. When we are tempted to be jealous or think we know better than God, we should remember Korah. God wants us to be humble and obedient, not proud and rebellious. Let us always remember to trust God's wisdom and follow his path. He knows what is best for us, and his ways are always perfect.